Black screen. Suddenly a phone lights up with a voicemail notification. A soft voice says, "Hey ... I'm still here. Why didn't you come save me?" Text on screen. "But she died last week." Fade in. We are introduced to Armin, 22, sitting at his computer. He looks drained. On the table beside him is a framed picture of him and his little sister Zara, 18, and was taken on the day of her funeral. Armin reaches for his phone, sees a new voicemail from an unknown number. It's Zara's number, but she died last week. Confused, he plays the message. On the other end of the line, we hear Zara's voice, but it doesn't sound like herself. She says, "Hey, why didn't you come save me?" Then hangs up. Maybe it's some kind of sick joke played by his friends. He calls back the number, but it goes straight to voicemail. 2 days pass. Armin tries to go about his normal life, but keeps thinking about his sister. He sees another voicemail notification on his phone. This time the message is longer. Zara's voice. "I kept calling you. I knew you would come. You always did. Was it worth it?" Then the line goes silent. We see text on screen. "But she died last week." Armin tells himself it's not possible. He remembers the day of Zara's funeral. Everyone was devastated. Their parents cried and held each other. Even though they were close in age, Armin had always been protective of Zara. When their parents went out, it was him and Zara playing video games together. They were best friends, and now she's calling him from beyond the grave. But how? He searches through old photos on his laptop. One catches his eye. It's a photo of Zara holding her cell phone. He recognizes that phone. It's the same phone he's been getting the calls from. It wasn't properly buried with her. It was left behind in the house. Zara wouldn't have taken it with her to college next month. He thought maybe it was just a prank call. Now he knows there's something strange going on. He drives back to his parents' house. Inside, he finds his father packing boxes. His mother watches them from the kitchen table, but she turns away when she sees Armin's face. He asks his dad if he took Zara's phone from her grave. Dad looks confused. He says, "What are you talking about?" He notices the anger in his son's eyes and realizes what Armin is implying. "I swear to God, I didn't," he says. "But your mum did." He looks at his wife and yells, "Didn't I tell you not to dig up that phone?" Mum slowly turns around. She has tears in her eyes and holds a handkerchief to her mouth. Armin confronts her. "You took her phone so I wouldn't get these calls. But why? Just tell me why." His mother looks down at her hands. She cries, "I just wanted to protect you." Armin doesn't buy it. He takes the phone from his mom and runs outside. Now determined to find out the truth, Armin gets back in his car and drives home. Alone in his dark apartment, he plays back the messages from his sister. He listens intently, trying to hear anything meaningful in them. But there's nothing except for Zara's breathing in the background. He presses the phone against his ear, willing the messages to keep repeating. Then he hears Zara whisper, "Don't trust Mom. She's lying." The phone slips from his hand and lands on the couch. Armin sits down on the floor beside it. Could his mom really be hiding something? Zara wouldn't lie to him, so there must be something wrong with the messages. Maybe they've been edited. He pulls out his laptop and opens a video editing software program. He drags the audio files onto the timeline, playing them back. He pays close attention to the sound of dripping water. He stops the playback and uses a sound detection tool to identify the source of the sound. He isolates the dripping, copies it, then removes it from the track. Playing the message again, the voice is suddenly different. Zara says, "Don't trust Mom. She's lying. There's something in the attic. Get out while you can." At first he didn't hear this because Zara's breathing drowned it out. He quickly saves the file and sends it to his phone. Now he knows his mom is definitely hiding something. She took Zara's phone to keep him from finding out. But why? What is she hiding? He goes back to the house, sneaking upstairs and into the attic. It's dusty and filled with cobwebs. He shines his flashlight around the room. He sees a blanket covering something on the floor. As he moves it, we see a big hole in the ground. It looks like a grave. Armin throws dirt off the edge. He sees a white dress underneath. He pulls it out. It's Zara's favorite dress, the one she never took with her to college. Suddenly his mother appears in the doorway. She gasps when she sees what Armin is holding. "Mom, why are you hiding this?" He demands an answer. She's silent for a moment. Finally, she begins to speak. She tells Armin that she and his dad signed Zara up for a horror challenge online. It was supposed to be a fun game, but the messages got real. That's why they decided to pull Zara out. Then the last message came. That's when they found her in the backyard with a phone in her hand. They called the police, but it was too late. Zara was already dead. She continues, "I'm so sorry, baby. I should have told you." Tears stream down her face as she apologizes over and over again. But there's something that doesn't make sense. If Zara was dead, then whose voice was in the messages? His mother doesn't know. The following night, Armin is home alone in his room. He scrolls through videos on his laptop and discovers Zara was right. Their mother was lying. In one of the videos, she admits she was recording all of Zara's messages and putting them on YouTube. All of Zara's followers sent her scary stories, but she didn't die from one of those stories. Mom deleted the rest of the videos after she died, but there's still one video left on Armin's phone. It's the last one Zara ever recorded. Armin watches as Zara walks down a long hallway in their house. She seems normal, Like her old self, she waves to the camera. Hi guys. Then she whispers, I'm not sure if this is real or not, but I think I'm being followed. She turns around. We see a figure standing in the doorway, but it's out of focus. The video ends abruptly. Armin feels uneasy. He grabs his phone and types on the screen. Is everything okay? No reply. Next to his phone, his laptop screen bleeds. He screams as he tries to turn it off, but his hands are shaking so much he can't get to the power button. The screen blacks out. When it comes back on, he sees a video of Zara walking down the same hallway, but something is wrong. Her eyes are missing and blood drips down her cheeks. Her voice is distorted and says, you shouldn't have seen that. Don't trust anyone. The next morning, Armin wakes up on his couch. Beside him is his phone. He checks it for any new messages from Zara, but there's nothing. Then he sees a new message on the screen. It reads, delete this voicemail and I'm gone forever. He ignores it. That night, Armin sets up cameras all throughout his apartment. He leaves his front door open. He wants whoever's haunting him to come inside. On the monitor, we see a blurry figure walk past the camera. It's the same girl from the video. She's standing in the hallway. Armin turns the volume up. He hears faint crying in the background. It sounds like Zara. He calls out to her. Is that you? The figure doesn't respond. She disappears into the darkness. In the morning, Armin checks his phone again. This time, the screen is filled with numbers. His own voice says, why didn't you listen? Armin screams. Fade out. We pan across his empty room. His phone buzzes one last time. New message. It's your turn now. Fade in black screen.